Hello, everyone, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Come on into the seat. Oh, Lord. Hope that you're feeling blessed, amazing, phenomenal, vibrant, well. You know, your candle is already lit. Your power is yours. And we're going to get into this. My name is Latisse. I do readings on here, as well as you can book readings with me down below, dream decipherings down below, as well as ancestral readings down below. You can also check out my podcast where I talk on there about dreams, life, all the good shit, and all those good things. You can also offer love donations if you feel so called to in the link down below via Cash App. With that being said, cultivated, created, and planted. Let's get into this. I felt down writing this down yesterday. What are you struggling with currently to bring up the mountain? Right? And that kind of played into another reading, but not fully, just kind of added in a little bit. But I also channeled 999 energy. And that has been actually coming up a lot recently. A lot of 999s for the collective, almost endings, things of that sort. And so it feels like you're at this point. I'll never fucking count Mount Everest. I will never. I don't know what that's about. Maybe somebody wants to, or or feels a certain type of way. Who knows? Um, but it's like you're there. You're almost there. And you have all your stuff because they have to carry all their stuff. You have all your stuff with you, and you're there. And you're like, shit. Whew. All right. What is this last leg? Or I'm seeing like when we used to have to do those mile runs in school. Or was it 5 mile runs? I couldn't remember. I always got out of those. But that's Ruhi. He's trying to get to where he's not supposed to be. So yeah. Um, but it's this energy where you're like at the last leg, or it's something where your body feels like it's about to get out because it feels more physical. Like mentally, you're already at the top of the mountain. Spiritually, you're already at the top of the mountain. Emotionally, you're already at the top of the mountain. Like you're there. You're at your completion. You're at your goal. But it's like something within your body. It kind of feels like you're struggling with a little bit. Like two, as I'm saying, is like, what is it? What's going on? And I'm seeing somebody, thank you, Spirit. I'm seeing somebody that's like carrying in a lot of groceries, and then somebody notices them, and they're like, "Hey, let me help you," right? And yes, you already did all this shopping and this and that, but you like, I don't know if I'll be able to get up all these stairs. I'm in my hands. Some of my bags is breaking, and so this is also letting me know that support, relief, clarity, solutions, openings are coming in when it feels like, okay, my body can't take no more. I did what I needed to. I did what I needed to. I'm tired. So I was like, "Yeah, I got you. I can just," and they bring them in. You're like, "Oh, thank you." Your hands ain't got to have those little red marks. You get what I'm saying? So you're at this point where your body is now catching up. Your body is getting to a point where it's reaching it. Or I always like to bring in the one where it's like, I had to pee this entire time I was driving, but I was able to get all the way here. But now that I'm at the door, I'm struggling. What the hell is going on? And then somebody's like, "Hey, I'll open the door," or or "I heard you finishing with the door," and they open it from the other side. It's like this type of energy, okay? Where you you also getting more vocal because when those times happen, when your body is over it, you're okay with venting more and not seeing it as complaining, right? You're okay with expressing like, "Damn, this is kind of heavy to carry. This is kind of a lot," or "Damn, I really, really, really gotta pee," or like, "Dang, like, okay, I'm not." Woo, you're okay with vocalizing it more, right? Because, like I said, you're mentally already there, physically, spiritually already there, emotionally, all those things are already there. And so now it's just like, I'm not complaining. I'm venting. I'm letting out all this extra steam, all this extra weight, all this extraness. And so, with you being more vocal about that, expressing that more, or maybe you're one of those people like me where I really cannot hide my face uh, at all, where it's just like it was written all over your face, it was written all over your energy, and somebody notices that. Somebody is very, if somebody, this person is not already around you, it's going to be somebody that's going to come in, it's going to be very attentive, they're going to notice things, they're going to be aware, they're going to hello, Ruby. While he's laying down, I love my babies, I love my sons. And so it's just somebody's like, they're going to come in and they're going to offer this sense. And it's not like they're gonna come in and they're gonna claim auto credit, they're gonna swoop in and this and that. It's okay to get an extra leg up. It's like when a bird is flying, obviously the wings helps it fly, but it's like the extra gust of wind. It's like, oh, okay, the wind is carrying me now. You know, you feel again alleviated. So this is gonna come in. If you already don't have somebody that's, very attentive, like you say something and it's like, oh, I already did that, it's done. Or you mention something and it's already set up. Or, it's like, yeah, I heard you, or I understood, or I seen where that was going, or this and that. And it's leading to that energy. It's leading to those moments in that sense where like, oh, I do. And again, if you don't, it's gonna be somebody coming in that's gonna wanna, they're aware of what you need. Like, I heard what you said and I acted accordingly. That's what I'm hearing. I acted accordingly. I acted accordingly. Right? It reminds me, um, I just drove in GTA. We ain't got no license. But I just drove in GTA. Um, and I'm 5'5", okay? 5'4" on certain days, 5'6" when I'm wearing heels, okay? Like, I'm, short, pretty short compared to the people around me. And so when I was driving, I had to pull the seat all the way up. I'm like, I got to get close to the steering wheel. And so, but when I came back, I made sure I put the seat back to where it was. Made sure I put the mirrors back to where they were. It's because you're recognizing the people that are going to be around you are going to be attentive to like your needs, your care, these types of things. It's just like, yeah, I already did it. You ain't got to adjust nothing. It's already done. It's already taken care of. It's already handled. You can have a conversation with this person and it's going to be easier. Like I said, you're not carrying, I feel like it's a lot of things that you feel like you've been carrying, and somebody's like, I'm going to carry this load. I'm going to carry this. That's easy. That's nothing. That's simple. That's basic. That's just basic. Of course, I'm going to do that. And it's going to be in a way where it makes you look at life like, wow, I'm not only at a new level, new energy, new timeline, and new chapter, whatever you want to call it, something new, a new start, but I'm in this wave of there was a little orb coming across the At first, I thought it was my ring because sometimes I would do it and I'm like, oh, maybe it's my ring, but there's technically no light reflecting off my ring right now. And so there was a little orb coming in here. And so, yeah, you're going to get this help. You're going to get the support. And it can also just be clarity, right? Um, in a way that makes things a whole lot easier for you in the long run. Because, I mean, that person ain't going to be here at the time that it is. Like I said, some of you is just going to be solutions, clarity, answers, right? I'm seeing somebody that's like they use the broom handle trick. I did that a lot of times where you put all your groceries on the broom handle. You just kind of carry this a lot easier than trying to take multiple trips or carry it in your hands. It's going to be things like that where it's providing you simple solutions for the long run. Things gonna help you in the long run. It's like instead of always trailing dirt in, I'm gonna get a doormat. So that way it's causing simple solutions for the long run. So for some, it's going to be actual physical help where somebody is going to be like, hey, for some, it's going to be solutions where it's like, I don't need to overthink anymore. I don't need to stress out my body anymore. I don't need to this anymore. I'm hearing somebody be like, oh my God, there's a gym where I live. I don't need to go to the gym anymore. It's where I live. I don't need to try to plan extra time for traffic and this and that. Or you're getting a home gym. It's things of that sort where it's causing solutions, it's causing openings, opportunities where your body, your mind doesn't have to overthink. Everything doesn't have to work as hard. It doesn't have to do as much, right? It's done. It's being prepared to be done. And so I feel like right now that's currently what you're struggling with. It's just your body's feeling the weight and you're ready to release the pressure. You're ready to release the anxiety. You're ready to release. Come here. Come here. You was close. Come here. You heard him say no? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's not happening, Rookie. Um, but it's this opening and understanding of guidance and love and true bliss and true support and true solutions where you don't feel it's no longer quick fixes. It's no longer quick fixes, right? It keeps repeating that no longer quick fixes, no longer quick fixes, no longer quick fixes, no longer quick fixes. It's like shit. Okay, all right, but it's like they're saying like no more of that, no more shit where it's temporary, where you're still anxious in this temporary state or in this in between state, and it's no more of that. And so I also think that's going to help you relieve a lot of the pressure that I feel like is on your body that has been feeling heavy. I feel like you have been exhausted, but not sleepy, just exhausted, right? And just kind of cramped for some. I love when as I'm saying this, where you're just like shit. But like I said, it's this knowing that I know I'm on the right path. I know I'm doing the right thing. I know I chose the right career. I know I chose the right person. You're realizing this uncomfortableness, this um, shift of a dynamic change within your life is something that you're just not used to. And so your body's trying to get adjusted to it. And that's why that clarity, that support is going to come in. It's because it's something that you're not used to. And spirit is acknowledging that. And it's like, okay, like, hold on now, hold on now, hold on now. I'm hearing you're not going to have more responsibilities per se. You're going to just have different responsibilities, right? So if you are someone, say, like you own a business, thank you, Spirit, and you have to do the marketing for yourself, you have to do the payroll for yourself, you have to do like you have to set up everything, you have to be the customer service, you have to be the creator of the business, you have to be the manager, you have to do all these things. 1222 is something that's like you have to do everything because you're possibly the only person or there's only a select few, this and that. But then, like I said, that support comes in or that clarity comes in. We're able to make it a lot easier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where now instead of you having to do all this, now it's alleviated. Now you got different responsibilities, right? You don't have more, you just have different ones. Instead of you having to worry about, okay, I just made a video, I'm gonna have to create a short out of the video, then post it, then do this and this. It's like now you have somebody that does that. Or instead of me having to, go to these things like, hey, I want to advertise myself, I want to come here, somebody else is speaking on your team for you. What am I gonna say? Anytime you see me outside the book and it was fair, it's like anytime you see me, I didn't have to do all this, and you have to go through my team, you have to go through someone else, you have to go through this operation. I love you, have fun, be safe. um, and so you're recognizing that, you're aware of that. And so now it's going to be different in where you need to put your energy and your attention. You don't have to worry about that anymore. And it's also going to be something new and different for you where you don't have to worry about that. You don't. I'm seeing somebody where it's like, I have to worry about picking my clothes out every day or something like that, or what I was going to wear. And now I have a style. It's just, you don't have to do those things anymore. You don't. I'm hearing grants are coming in. So if you've been applying for grants, I'm hearing for like land, utilities, a car, something along with the car, something along those lines is going to come through. Again, it's this alleviation. It's because everything is already there at the mountain. You've already climbed up the mountain. Now I did a reading probably a couple of weeks ago or something about there being different sides of the mountain, and your path is your path. You are on the right path. You are doing the right thing. And I keep wanting to go to my cars, and then they're like, we in a fuck state right now. So it's this support, this attentive care, this admiration and recognition of your work, how far you've come. Like I said, they're not swooping in and like they did everything. No. They're here to support you. They're here to make you brighter, They're here to make you calmer. They're here to make you feel safer. They're here to make you feel more loved. They're here to make you think about new things so that way you can actually dive into them. That's the whole point. So if you've been feeling like this kind of hurt in your heart, this kind of weight in your heart where it feels like, holy shit, like, damn. And it's also feeling like somebody's like, well, where the fuck were they when I really needed them? I don't need them now. It's like, you don't even recognize that you do until it actually just like, it takes it off. It's kind of like that video where I'm seeing where the women were pregnant and it was a trend going around a while back and they would like lift up the belly and the woman would just go, it's like she didn't even realize how much weight she was actually carrying until somebody else picked that shit up. She didn't even realize. She's like, oh my God. And pregnancies have been coming up, 999s, fertility, abundance. That has been coming up a lot for the collective readings that I've been doing. In my own readings a little bit, pregnant, fertility, abundance, growing. And 999, the 9th month, giving birth. Right? So, like I said, you don't even realize what you're doing. You don't even realize the extra loads that you're doing because you have been doing it. It's like, damn, I didn't even realize I get to sleep in because now I ain't gotta stay up to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning trying to get this done, try to set this up, try to and I'm hearing for some of you, it's just gonna be people figuring things out for themselves without you having to be there for them consistently or all the time, or it's almost like I'm hearing scapegoat or like just always take it as like a yes person, like a people pleaser. Like you don't have to. Somebody's gonna realize I can do shit on my own. I can't have you there for me. And again, that lines up with you realizing I can be there for this person all the time. And that person is also realizing like this person can be there for me all the time. But that doesn't mean I will not have support. I will not have help. I will not have attentive care. But it's kind of like people like, oh, I got 4 children, 3 that I birthed, and 1 that I'm having to raise, and it's like kind of that energy. It's like somebody's gonna realize they're gonna have to start doing shit on their own. We have my protection is shown by my happiness, solar plexus energy, passion energy. Like I said, when you're happy, when you're joyful, when you're living your life, when you have this energy, it's shown all over your energy, all over your body, all over your face. So with this coming in, like I said, I'm hearing you're gonna rediscover what happiness is, what joy is, what stability is. Like I said, for some of you, it feels like you've kind of been in these temporary spots or places or energies where you're like, I can't really get too comfortable in this because I still got to focus on this. I still got to, like, this won't last that long. This isn't going to last that long. That's why I keep hearing no more quick fixes. Thank you, Spirit, because definitely no more quick fixes. Definitely no more hearing contractual jobs where things are temporary. No more couch hopping. No more. I'm hearing playing it small at work. No more. It's just like you're recognizing a lot of things. Like you men on edge. Like I said, it's kind of like it's this pressure on your body that your body has been carrying. Because your mind is like, this is where we're going to be. This is what we're doing. This is what it is. And saying that, like, it's happening because open the floodgates of heaven. A little off key, but let it rain. Let it rain. And that rain is going to bring not only clarity, cleansing, more vocalness, but it's going to bring in abundance, blessings. It's like where you're like, okay, I'm only living here. I got to stack money. I got to do this. It's like, it's really something. No more temporariness. No more temporariness. It's like I'm working in shop so that way I can meet these people. But while you're in the shop, you're on edge. It's like it's certain things Yeah, those line up together. So you're moving in a different means. You're moving in a different mode. We have hold that, fam. Hold that. Somebody thought they they did something. Um, somebody thought that they had it. Somebody thought that that was your best. Somebody thought that that's all that you were good at. Somebody was talking faster than their ass could move. So it's like, no, hold what you were saying. Hold that. You said I wasn't ever gonna be. I'm hearing those rappers that be like, my teacher told me I wasn't gonna be shit, and I look at me. It's kind of like that energy. Like, you hold that energy that you thought about me. Hold that energy that you created about me. Hold that character that I had in your mind. Hold that temporary space that you gave me. Hold that limited space that you gave me. No, hold that. Hold that. Because there's a reason it says my protection. My protection is shown by my happiness. So open the floodgates of heaven and let it rain. Let it rain. Because where other people are going to have the umbrella and wondering you're going to be dancing in the rain, collecting your rainwater, water your plants, purify whatever it is. But you're singing, and this is heart chakra. You're opening yourself up to that communication coming in. Air energy is also about like written language communication, receipts. It's that. So hold that, fam. Hold that energy that you had. Hold how you acted. Hold that. Because while you thought I was a different, like I said, my spirit is already there, my emotions are there. It was just you seeing my body somewhere else. You see me somewhere else, and you was looking at my environment and me in a way that was not truly reality. You were disillusioned. So that is very specific for somebody, because it's like you, like I said, if you don't already have these people around you that support you, that give you clarity, or that actually 2211 are like, I can't depend on you forever. I need to. It's just like, we got brown grounding energy. You can be called to wear a lot more brown energy. I'm hearing I used to read the book like that, but the Brown Bear book. Brown bear, what do you see? I see a peacock looking at me. Peacock. I don't remember peacock was in the book, but does anybody remember that? I think it started with polar bear. Sisters can be significant because that's the book that my mom got for my little sister, Charshana. Technically for the twins, but she got that for Charshana, and we just kind of read that, and I would read that book to her consistently even when she was little. And then I just love that book, that attachment that I have to that book. I'm about to cry, but I'm not about to cry, bitch. You ain't gonna get me. Like that, but that grounding, family can be significant. Just something that makes you feel like it resonates with you, and that's why you do it. You don't need to explain anymore. You're not explaining things anymore. Because literally, I'm getting that feeling of when somebody has to pee. Like I said, you're at the mountain. You're at that 999. You're about to give birth. When you're right there. You like, it's almost like that move, which off of white chicks, like move, and then that relief comes. That relief comes. So you've been grounding more in that sense of relief and not in sense of other people's beliefs. Yeah, we got from the inside out. Mm. From the inside out. Mm, 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 mm. From the inside out. Yeah. From the inside out. Because whatever you do, Lord, do it from the inside out. Okay? They was looking at the front. When you was praying, when you was manifesting, they were looking at your in progress work. And I realized that you was working from the inside out. Laughing at what you're doing. It's like, yeah, man. There ain't nobody looking at you. You ain't got to put on all that. You ain't got to do all that. And now look at you creating things for fashion magazines. It's like, I ain't gonna do all that extra more. Look at you having to DM multiple people just to see if you can work with them, and now you got somebody that does that for you. It was looking at your progress, what you were in progress. It's like when something is loading and you haven't seen what has completely loaded, and it's like it's almost there and it's at that 99% and it's going to be fully uploaded. When somebody, I don't know, I'm seeing this recently, when somebody has like pictures of cars, almost like a vision board on their board of the cars that they want. And it's almost like this energy of like, yep, that's going to be me. That's going to be me. Or I'm seeing somebody like, because I know you can get like the key emblems or fobs or something with the actual brand of the car without actually having to have the car. So you could have had that. And so I'm like, you think so? It is like, no, baby, I was working from the inside out. So some of you, a visual manifestation has been coming up very strong. So that can be very strong. Singing manifestation is very strong. So you've been working. And then on the back end, the inside out. Now what was on the inside, that emotionalness where you're like, I'm not going to get overly involved. Excuse me. I'm not going to get overly involved. I'm not going to get in too much. And I'm sorry, I did just do that. I don't know, feel like flashing, but I be doing that when I'm outside in the actual world. I don't give two fucks in a bucket, baby, because I be wearing this bra without a shirt on. But today I just feel like having a red shirt. But anywho, anyway, that can be a fine sign for somebody where you just like, bitch, it's gonna be like a flash. This emotional part of you cannot get in. I was listening to this on this morning, and it's just this energy where you've been really working from the inside out. And they're wondering, like, why are you calm all of a sudden? It could have been for some of you, you just like, I really want to work on my patience and my anger and the rage that I have. And they see you doing small things. Maybe you count it out loud, or maybe you were quiet in situations you used to be loud in because you just got to breathe, or maybe you had to leave rooms, or you're doing certain things with people, but you knew for yourself what that was doing. And now you come with this reserve of patience, like, oh, that's fine. I don't mind waiting. Because my body is not in rush mode. My energy is not in rush mode. Yes, it says, I'm happy and excited to keep going as I know it all works and is working out. I recently was watching Arthur, and I think it's the Arthur and the Minimoys, but I was watching the second movie, and he was like, there's something in the book, and they were talking about like a book or something within the story. He was like, in the book, they say, if there's no solution, then there's no problem. And I said, it was a fucking butterfly. Oh my god, an orange and brown butterfly. Not a monarch, because not just monarchs are orange and brown. Oh, you know that. If you don't know that, that's okay. But you know that it's all working. And so the fact that if you realize that if I'm facing something and I feel like it's a problem, I'm going to be met with the solution. But if I feel like there is no solution to this issue, then this is no longer my problem. This is not something I'll be dealing with anymore. Or this is not even a problem at all. Maybe it's something I need to transmute. Maybe it's something I need to take a step back at and look at the bigger picture. So with this, I'm happy to and excited to keep going because I know it's all working out. It will work out. It's continuously happening. It's kind of like if it has not worked out in the end, then it's not the end. If you have not gotten the answers to your questions, then don't stop waiting for it's kind of like that energy. So you're recognizing you're going to get this energy. Okay, fine. We got Ascension. My Vince Staples in it and Gorillas. You are ascending. What did I say? It says I prayed and manifested for this very moment. Orange energy, sacral chakra energy, creative energy, receiving energy, emotional vulnerability and depth and intuition energy. I can make it up, but it wouldn't be as fun. Y'all know what I said? I can make it up, but it wouldn't be as fun. It wouldn't be as truthful. It wouldn't be as real. It says support that doesn't feel like saving. What did I say? It's not going to come in like they're going to swoop in and claim everything, but they're going to come in where you're going to realize, like I said, that pregnant woman, where you lift up that belly, you realize, like, holy shit, I was carrying a lot. Support that doesn't feel like saving. Support that isn't temporary. Support that isn't, oh, support. Like a good brawl. Maybe that's part of it. A good brawl that's going to support. Now, it was comfortable for like you're barely wearing it. Those are very rare. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm also seeing period panties. That can be very significant where you're like, I really just want to be comfortable. So you're investing in like period panties. And that also helps you alleviate a lot of like pressure. That's very specific for somebody. I love my period panties. I love them. I love them. Okay. So that can be very significant because it just helps me. Like, I'm very much a texture person. Like, even with the diapers that I wear, if I like get those, like, diapers that the pins type things, I like it when this is very significant. Baby, human body. I put like coconut oil on top of it. So that way it's almost like I don't feel the action. I'm not a fan of the texture of pads and diapers and stuff. So if it ain't that, I'm usually just kind of free clicking it. Okay, if I ain't got my period panties, I'm a free clit it. And if I'm like, okay, I can't really free clit it because it's a little heavy flow, I'm gonna have to or some jojoba oil or something down there because it's just I can't have that texture immediately on me. I just can't. It's that feeling, whether it's pads, things, and I've been stopped wearing tampons ages ago, decades ago. I don't want to say decades, but a decade ago. I just so something like that where it feels more comfortable in your body. It feels more helpful for your body. Like I said, it's not a temporary fix. Because even those things, you got to throw them away, and now I got to put on another one. Versus that, you can just wear those throughout the day, like panties. So something where you truly are getting that help. You're living in excitement. You're living in blessings. But this support is coming in. You're right there. You're the 9. You're about to give birth. Not at the. You know what's crazy is I'm not really a time person with these readings. This is staring at me. We have, can you take my karma for me? And thank you. This is something that, because karma is the action, karmaphilia is the result of the karma. Okay? So it's like, can you take my karma for me? Like, and it's this thank you, this love. It's somebody help me. Like I said, it's coming in. People think of karma as good, bad, in between. Some people don't even think about karma at all. It's not even something that they follow, but it's literally just consequences to what it is. It's just actions and reactions. Karma. But with this, can you take my karma from me? Can you take this love from me? Can you kind of do this action for me? Right? Can you do like, and this thank you is you like thank you. Somebody's like, yeah, I could. Like I said, it's gonna be somebody that's like, yeah, that's nothing. I don't mind doing that. I don't mind changing that. I don't mind saying that. I don't mind listening to you. I don't mind. I don't mind. And so you're like, thank you. Thank you. So with this, can you take my karma from me? It's not like, because karma is the action. Karmaphilia 3333 is the reaction. So with this, thank you. Somebody's like, I'm going to start doing actions for you. I'm just going to start helping you so that way you can get the karmaphilia of that. It's almost like when people throw birthday parties for other people. It's not their birthday, but they're doing something in action so that way. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. It's like people are excited and ready to be there and support. It's not even a second thought in their head. Yeah. So people that need to hold that will hold that. Who that will got that. But you're gonna get that support. You're gonna get that love, and especially with the support that doesn't feel like staying on top of the hold that fam. It feels like they're also I'm gonna just say it. They gonna get your people in check. Whatever that means, whatever that means. They gonna get your people in check. Whatever that means, it's whatever that means. Okay. Okay. But yeah, you're there. Like, yeah, we got Let's Play that slid out in between the deck. Your spirit is like, let's play, let's go have some fun, let's go enjoy ourselves. We're in this moment of living, of excitement, of pleasure, of bliss, of blessings. Let's go live, let's go enjoy. Let's Play keeps wanting to come out. Okay, girl. Y'all have some fun. I love it, but that is necessary for you. So if you've been, and not, I'm about to show you that incense. Look at incense. You see the incense? I don't know if you can see it, but it's almost like it's resting. It hasn't curled up, which is not tension. It's almost like it's going into itself. I really don't know if y'all saw that or not. So if you did or you didn't, I'm sorry. But it's this energy where you're really unwinding. You're about to get that relief. You're about to get that help. You're about to be at the top of the mountain, seeing all your footprints. And I want you to remember, if you are living your life for you, there is no wrong path. You might sit down on that path and you feel like you're not doing anything. You might go backwards on that path, or you might stumble and trip and fall. But if you are the only one of you, there is no wrong path that you can fucking be on. And the same way I be telling you, some people are nice, kind, compassionate. Some people are just assholes. Some people are bitches. Some people are rude. Some people are, it's just, that's who they are. It's their path. It doesn't have to combine or join with yours. And I feel like you're also realizing that as well, too. Where you're like, oh, shit. Because you're going to be driving in a car, somebody else will be driving in a car, but you're going the same direction, the same way. And I feel like that's what you're going to be doing. I'm here in 2 weeks. It's almost like I thought I said that, but I don't think I did. So if I didn't, here it is, 2 weeks. I'm not a time person, but something about 2 weeks. Something in 2 weeks. Julio, I don't drink gin. Bad bitches love me. She ain't like a slushy. It's like an ice pack. Oh, I'm really like that. Fake rose on me. Whole line of motion. That song has been in, and maybe that's a song for y'all. And I was listening to the remix version. I never listened to the original version. Sorry to that band. But if Megan's on it, I'm gonna listen. But like me saying, move emotion out, your energy, your reputation, who you are is that energy. So I'm gonna close it out. Get to these other readings. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you. Love yourselves more. Until next time.